Hey guys, this is Dr. Jangi. Today I would like to answer a question that is frequently asked at our office or even on the street, or people that don't know anything about chiropractic is, can chiropractic help with posture? And the answer to that question is, the answer is yes. If the chiropractor that you specially would see has a specialty into correcting posture, right? So how would you know that? Well, they would be able to tell you, or they would be able to look at your posture from taking a picture of your posture before and after when you're receiving treatment at that office. So at our office, we have a specialty, right, into correcting a person's posture. And when we assess the person, we would be taking pictures of them, and then at the beginning of care, and then at the end of care. Now, why is posture important? I tell people all the time, I'm like, listen, sitting is worse than smoking. And when I say that to people, they look at me with big eyes, right? And they're like, well, I don't really understand that. Well, just think about this for a minute. We were never designed to sit for any period of time, because if you go back 100 years ago, 200 years ago, people didn't sit at all, right? And the way that you can drive the proper neurology of your brain and how your brain is functioning is by movement. So posture becomes really, 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 really important. And so that's the reason why, right, we put a huge emphasis into a person's posture. Also, just for you to know, it's not just about having a good posture, but from a health perspective, right, having issues with cardiovascular disease, having issues with pulmonary disease, breathing stuff, right, anything that has to do with that. When a person has what we call forward head posture, meaning your head goes forward in relation to your shoulders, right, it will cause some issues with breathing. It can potentially. People having issues with, potentially having headaches. People having issues with cardiovascular system again. People having issues with fatigue. The connection there between fatigue and it has to do with the breathing and the ability to bring oxygen in. When a person has a good posture, their ability to be more, they can function better, meaning the engine is functioning better because you're not using as much energy, right? So it will improve your energy. So there's many different reasons why you should be looking into your posture and say, do I have good posture? And this is like not just for a person who's 20 years old, but it's like at any ages, right? You should have a good posture and you should be caring about your posture. And oftentimes people will try to help their posture through exercise with at some level it would help. However, if you've had spinal injuries that haven't been corrected or fully corrected, you can continue to do the exercise, which is not going to hurt you. It's going to most likely prevent you from getting any worse. However, right, in order to get to the bottom of it would be to have an assessment, a chiropractic assessment, having x-rays of your spine done. So then we can tell to see if there's any damage in your spine, if there's any rust, so to speak, also known as arthritis or calcium deposit or bone spurs. And then once we can assess all of that, then we can determine what needs to be done for the posture, what needs to be done for your spine and nervous system, and how can we improve that. So hopefully this, you understand more than you did a few minutes back, but chiropractic can definitely help with posture. And we specialize at our offices into postural correction. And how would you know if a person or if the doctor that you see puts an emphasis on that is they would not just look at it when we first start, right? Many of you already know we have a bad posture, but also through the course of care that we can continue looking at your posture and see how your posture is changing. So hopefully this was helpful. I just want to remind you that your health is your wealth. Have a great day. Take care.